the second edition of the full CANEX weekend that is taking place. So what we expect that we will build on the success of the first edition, which was held in Abidjan, in Cote d'Ivoire, certainly. And building on that means that we will have more depth to the different pillars of the creative industry that CANEX supports. And these include film, music, sports, fashion, the visual arts, literary arts, so gastronomy and culinary, which was something we introduced at the last CANEX at Intra-African Trade Fair in Cairo last November. So this particular event will enable us showcase the progress that has been done, provide the platform that our creative professionals need to begin to break away from Africa's continued marginalization in the industry. We also expect that this exhibition will prepare the exhibitors and the countries who are participating for the bigger Intra-African Trade Fair that will take place in September 2025 here in August. They will begin to see the different opportunities that are beginning to emerge. We also hope that beyond the exhibition, that our purpose of creating the CANEX initiative, that is capacity building, creating a platform for collaboration amongst our creative practitioners in the context of global Africa, that we continue to deepen it. So we expect a lot this weekend. We expect people to enjoy the African vibes, enjoy the flavors of Africa from all parts of the continent and the Caribbean. To learn more about the literary skills of our people through the work that we with to award prizes to young writers. We expect that we will witness certain activations in sports and so on and so forth, and a fantastic fashion show, a musical show, and of course many short films that were contributed by producers, aspiring producers, and established producers from all over global Africa. We are setting the stage for an initiative that will really achieve what we intended it to achieve in the nexus of the creative industry for the entire African population, wherever they may be.
All right, thank you very much. My name is Shaitan Atigari from my Rise Jobs, and CANEX aims to scale up Africa's creative economy. What measurable impact from the $1 million funding commitment over the next 5 years is to see in terms of like job creation as the sector and growing the sector?
Well, the impact is there. It's so obvious because the funding supports all creative industry activities across all the value chains. We talk about fashion, and that includes creating the industrial capacity on the continent, so that young designers do not have to go elsewhere in the world to produce what they have designed. we're talking of supporting young people who have brilliant ideas, so that what they design or the design they develop can become global brands by investing in those brands. We are talking of creating those infrastructure and arenas to make it possible for artists to perform across the continent. Why is it that the artists are making money only from the streaming income that they get from the music they play? Whereas artists around the world make the most money from the shows. But how many countries have the arena to host one abroad, for example? Well, we don't have it. And if we do have it, these artists will be on pause, and that's what we are also investing in, to make sure that these begin to proliferate across the continent. We are partnering with the Confederation of African People to create stadiums across the continent. There are perhaps only 23 countries on the continent that can host the African Cup of Nations. Others do not have adequate sports facilities to do that. So that must change. And that is all the things, one of the things that we financing our film producers. For the first time, we have an African institution that is providing funding to film producers to produce without giving up their intellectual property. And we give our people the right to choose whether they want to give up the intellectual property or they want to use as collateral for borrowing money, and when they pay, they take back the intellectual property. For the first time, we've been able to create something that was always in a dream. People talk about it, but they never got to do that. Because the collaboration through the One Drum project that have brought together musicians from Africa, from the Caribbean, from Brazil, global African context, to produce the Olobu, the famous Olobu drum in Brazil. The release of the EP, that collaboration led to, has been made, and it features very, very prominent artists, and we thank them, like Flavor, like Magic Brothers, and so on and so forth. But each and every one of these have brought hope back to our creators. They have created opportunity for our people to take their destiny in their hands. We working with a number of leading Africans in the film industry and other creative sections to create a film fund that will make it possible for even more collaboration to happen amongst Africans. And we thank Boris Johnson and Michael Johnson and Viola Davis and all the others who support who are supporting us in this effort. But this is just the beginning. And that is why we are announcing an increase in that amount. Because as I mentioned, the plan, the vision, the suite, we have to catalyze. We have created a CANEX Creations Incorporated, a company that we created to help preserve the intellectual property of Africans and hold them on the continent. So this entity is going to take the rights over brands, partnering with those who create music, film, and even in the science and technology, so that we are able to retain this intellectual property on the continent It is not manufacturing that will make us the biggest economies in the world. It's the intellectual property we create that will make us the biggest economies in the world. But what we've seen is that once you develop something of value, before they even become commercialized, they're snappers, paid peanuts. Because the people are poor, they think the peanuts is big money. But the people who buy them, they wait and take multiples of that money in terms of valuation and income from that asset that has created from the brains and the efforts of Africa.
My name is Emmanuel.